Now, my fellow miraculous holders, I only have one trigger warning for you all. If you have arachnophobia, speak now or forever hold your peace. Hey guys, it's Eva Draws here, back for another miraculous review. Today we're going to be reviewing episode 18, Anansi. I know I'm supposed to be coming out with the reverser review, but I'm gonna have to do that after this particular review. It's gonna be kind of off, but I hope you guys can just cope with it. I have a lot to say about the reverser, but right now I want to talk about Anansi, since I have a lot to say about this episode too, whilst it's still fresh in my mind. So let's get into reviewing this episode. Let's not waste no time. So, who is Anansi, you ask? She is Alia's big sister, a very protective big sister, as we saw within the episode. And I have to say, I'm not really a big fan of her. She kind of came off annoying to me. I don't know. She just, I'm not sure. Maybe I just really didn't like her. I was hoping that I'd like her more, through, as the episode moved along, but I ended up not liking her. I ended up liking her a little bit near the end, but it wasn't like a dramatic change of heart. It was just, oh, that's sweet. All she wanted to do was protect her little sister, which I understood, but I don't know. I felt like she was just thrown in there to be akumatized. So again, we have our boy Nino, of course, Nino.
At your service, dude.
Boy, if you don't
Got his miraculous holder, but we will talk about that in another, in a little bit. But I wanted to just wanted to make clear that I wasn't really a big fan of the big sister Anansi. But the whole episode, because I think it was more of like a whole double date thing. We got to see a little bit of like the relationship with Nino and Alia, which was really nice. It wasn't a lot, but I don't know, like it was more than we usually see. They were like being cute, dancing in front of the TV and stuff. It was really nice. And then we see Marinette, who has Adrian on FaceTime the whole like halfway through the episode, which I found hilarious. But yeah, it was giving me some double date vibes, but maybe I'm wrong. Obviously, because Adrian still sees Marinette as a friend. So, yeah, maybe that's just asking for too much. This episode, maybe I should just say how I really feel about this episode near the end of this review. But let me continue. Or maybe I should just say it. I'm just gonna say it. This episode, for me, was riding on a 2.5 out of 5 stars. It was kind of boring. The reason why I found it boring was because Anansi was akumatized too quickly, in my opinion. I felt like it was a little rushed. They didn't really take their time with that. And we barely got to get to know Anansi. I felt like if I got to know her a little more, then maybe I would have opened up to her a little more, and maybe I would have, liked her. But I just feel like it didn't work for me. It didn't work out for me like that. I'm sure a lot of people feel differently, which is fine. This is just my opinion. I just felt like, and her being akumatized as well, I didn't feel like she was the best akumatized villain. They made her into a flipping spider. What did you guys expect? I mean, I don't know. This episode really disappointed me. It just didn't And especially this was the episode where we see Nino get his actual Miraculous, which I will get into a little more. But this is the episode where he got his Miraculous. Bear in mind, I actually didn't know that this was the episode where he'd get his Miraculous. And I'm always ahead, but I just did not know this was going to be the episode. I was quite shocked when he got given the Miraculous. But I don't know. This episode kind of really disappointed me. So I felt like Nino getting his Miraculous, was more of a treat. We got to see the transformation. I mean, it was so cool. He was doing b-boy moves. He was like, you know, giving us break dance. It was amazing. And I have to say, the fighting was so cool. Like, he was giving me Avengers vibe, like a Captain America with the shield, and he was throwing it, and I was just like, oh my god, when are they going to get everyone to keep their Miraculouses? Like Alia, Nino, we yet to see Chloe, but I want everyone to be able to keep their Miraculouses. I feel like it improved the narrative just a little more, because they'd have more heroes in Paris. Nino getting his Miraculous, seeing him transform, seeing him fight was more of a treat. That was more of a treat than the actual episode releasing itself. I just hope the next episode, Sandboy, I think it's supposed to be coming out September the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken, if it doesn't get delayed, because a lot of episodes have, well, it's not, you know, a lot of episodes have been delayed in the past. Hopefully Sandboy is not delayed. I just hope Sandboy is not the same, because if that's the case, then I'm not really sure. But I don't know, yeah. I'm just happy we got to see Nino in his Miraculous form. And then what else? Yes, that's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk a little more about Chat Noir and Ladybug's relationship. Now, a lot of people might not point this out, even though I haven't watched a lot of reviews on here. I haven't watched a review for Anansi on YouTube, but the relationship between Chat Noir and Ladybug, like, when he was saying he hopes he's not being replaced, and then Ladybug around the end, when they defeated Yakumo, said to him, you know you can never be replaced, and he had this little, you know, heartwarming smile, and that was a really nice moment. I don't know, I just felt like that was a little, I mean, why would he feel some type of way? That was slightly selfish. I mean, it would be really nice to have more Miraculous holders around. I just feel like this is kind of like foreshadowing the fact that maybe this is just how they feel. The writers, that's just how they feel. They don't really want to add more Miraculous holders. Not reoccurring ones. That's probably why they don't want to give Alia, Nino, and Chloe the Miraculouses to hold like 24/7. Maybe we'll, like, even though everyone's asking the same question, why can't they keep their Miraculouses, maybe they just want to keep it exclusively Miraculous Ladybug and Chat Noir, which I do get it, because, you know, the series is called the Miraculous Adventures of Ladybug and Chat Noir, but you can still get away with having other recurring Miraculous holders, which would be really good, and it would really add to the narrative. I don't even know if they even realized that it would, but it really would. But no, yeah, I hope Cat Noir opens up to having more teammates. I mean, I get it, he's used to, you know, it being him and, you know, a Ladybug. Or maybe it's because Nino was clearly a male and maybe he felt threatened by that. But it seemed like he felt threatened more with being replaced than, you know, romantically you know, pursuing Ladybug. But no, yeah, I just hope they're more open to the idea of having more miraculous holders on a recurring basis. But it's really sad because I actually don't even have that much to say about this episode, because this episode, when I watched it, it went so quickly. Like it was rushed. It went so quickly. The fight scenes, it's like when we meet the big sister, it like lasts, like we get to meet her, I think it's like 5 minutes within the episode she gets akumatized, maybe even less than 5 minutes, maybe less, maybe 3 minutes, 3 minutes and a half, she gets like akumatized. So we don't even get to know her. I'm not saying we want a whole episode getting to know her. I just felt like it was just a little bit rushed. There's not much I can say about this episode. In my head, it just went so fast. All I can say is I'm happy that we got to see Nino's miraculous transformation, and his debut. But I just felt like it just needed to be a little more epic. But I have to say, the fighting animation was bloody amazing. Really gave me some Captain American vibes, and I just want to see more of Nemo. Like, I want to see more of him fighting in his miraculous state, and all the character, and Alia and Chloe, and we haven't seen Chloe yet. Chloe hasn't made her debut yet, but as soon as Chloe does, I hope Jeremy Zag considers giving them the miraculous, like making sure that they'll be able to keep the miraculous like 24/7, like Adrian and Marinette. But other than that, they saved the day. Anansi, you guys can already tell, like, I'm just very disappointed about this episode. I didn't have this much like excitement for like the reverser. I had a lot to say about the reverser. I actually liked the reverser. This episode was just it was meh. Even so, I did say in the beginning of this video that I gave it was sitting at a 2.5 because of the Nino reveal, because I didn't know about Nino getting his miraculous. I don't know how I forgot. It was more of a surprise to me. It went up to 3 stars, so I'm gonna give this episode 3 stars to be nice, I guess. But it is I gave them the extra 0.5 because of Nino's debut, and the animation looked amazing for it, especially the transformation. So I was really happy. I was a happy camper when he came out and he transformed and he helped and fought alongside Ladybug. So that was pretty awesome. I want to see more of Nino. I want to see more of Alia and Chloe in their miraculous forms, and I hope they one day become very like occurring characters. But this must have been a very awkward review. I was trying to keep it somewhat professional, but I hope the Chloe episode doesn't end up like this episode. But from watching the trailer, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be like this episode. But if it is, my God. But no, yeah, guys, thank you so much if you listened all the way to the end. I try to keep it civil. I try to keep it civil enough, so if I do disagree with an episode and I don't like it, I try to keep it professional enough and to give my best critiques towards the episodes. But I hope you enjoyed this review, this miraculous review. If you liked what you watched, subscribe. Make sure you drop a like. Helps out a lot. and comment down below. Tell me what you guys thought about the episode. You know, I always appreciate other opinions, and I really want to hear what people thought about the episode, or how they felt about Anansi, and if they thought she was a great character. If you guys thought that maybe, I mean, do you guys agree that the episode was slightly rushed? I want to know everything. But yes, I will be back with another review. Sandboy is definitely on my list, so don't worry about that. Reverser is going to be released soon. After this is uploaded, Reverser should be uploaded a day after. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay miraculous. Goodbye.